This day.
Oh yes, birthday greetings a little early to the large breakfast. Yes, that's what he would say.
Thank you very much. All right, listen, an extraordinary show today. It's a 3-hour special. We're until 10. It is going to be the best show that we've ever done. All sorts of people here today, including Zig and Zag.
It's also your chance to vote for your favourite Big Breakfast clips, the director's cut, the stuff that no one's really seen before. There is Lisa Rogers in the phone room with her team.
Morning.
Okay.
Morning. No, bye,
Sal.
Sal.
It's a 2-camera show today. I have a digital camera.
Oh, you got your own?
And I've got another camera because essentially I've pulled out all the stops. One may fail. But
Did you buy them yourself?
Yes, I did. They cost me a lot of money, but I do earn quite a bit. Now we've also. What are you doing, woman?
I've got my clipboard for the last time.
Okay, we've also got this lot. Settle down! Listen. Shut up now! I'm trying to talk! Please! I've got a few lines to deliver. It's great. Thank you for coming down. We've already got about 500 people here this morning, and there are more on the way. Later on, there'll be a full garden. There's lots of celebrity guests, all sorts of people, and I know that you're terrifically excited, particularly Natasha over here. You can don't run away, woman. Yes. Have a look at her face. There you can see a rosy glow. Now, I imagine this the biggest day of your life. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes! Yes! And I know that goes for all 500 people. Get back in there, woman!
Oh my God, but I've dropped my clipboard. What am I going to do? Thank you, Catherine. Here's what's coming up on this morning's Big Breakfast.
Okay.
Oh, they can hear me outside still. Look. Next, Rich is taking a look at the top stories from today's newspaper.
Okay. Including, I'm still on the PA, including news of slave nurses. Also, 7:10, we have a special surprise guest. He's going to take charge of one of 2 outside broadcasts that we have on the show today. That's a good soon as well.
Right, then at 7:15, Zig and Zag will be mingling live with the stars.
All right. Zig and Zag up there. Obviously, you were here for the first show. I imagine you're thrilled and excited to be here for the last. Okay, I don't think they can hear. That nodding they were doing means yes we are. Also, a number of big names here, and I can't list them all now, but I can certainly point some stars of the bill. John Culshaw, Richard Whiteley is here.
Oh yes!
Vanessa Feltz is here. And
Penny from Big Brother's here.
Yeah, she's in the corner, Matt. She's in the corner. No, Matt, she's there. You can't recognise her. She doesn't look like a man anymore. That's why you couldn't find her. Anyway, listen, gotta go to the news.
Oh, listen, welcome everybody. But right now, here's Jasmine Lowson with the Big Breakfast news and weather.
Thank you, good morning. These are the main stories on Friday, the 29th of March. Israel declares war on Arafat. Where's Millie? Police chase new leads. And there's no delight over Turkish away. Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon has called Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat the enemy and has called up 20,000 reserve soldiers. This morning, Israeli tanks began shelling Arafat's headquarters in Ramallah. Witnesses say several Palestinians have been injured while Israeli soldiers are under heavy fire. It follows a suicide bomb in Netanya that killed 20 and comes after Mr. Arafat announced he was ready to work for a ceasefire. A short time ago, the Israeli Prime Minister promised to eliminate what he called Arafat's terrorist regime.
We regard Chairman Arafat as an enemy because he decided about strategy of terror and formed a coalition of terror.
Police hunting missing schoolgirl Amanda Dowler are following up dozens of new leads after a TV appeal. One caller may have found the 13-year-old's white purse. Detectives say it could be a major breakthrough. Millie hasn't been seen for more than a week after leaving a train station at Walton-on-Thames in Surrey. Police conducted a routine search of her parents' house and backyard. They admit they no longer believe she ran away. The big Easter getaways got off to a terrible start. 4 motorists died in motorway smashes, causing queues of up to 15 miles. Strikes by staff at Manchester Airport and Arriva Trains Northern haven't helped the situation. Your best bet is staying in and tucking into a nice chocolate egg. And if you do go on the road, please drive carefully. Here's the sport. England's Euro 2004 qualifier against Turkey is already causing problems 18 months before kick-off. Following the brutal murder of 2 Leeds fans in Turkey 2 years ago, there are fears that England supporters may be prevented from travelling to the fixture. The FA are set to meet security advisors in Istanbul to decide a solution. It emerged last night that while league football fights for survival, the chief executive of the Football League was sunning himself in Florida. This news will not be welcome at Nottingham Forest and Norwich, who are reported to be close to folding. And Swindon fans will be showing ITV's Cash Cow the Digit after their club went into administration only 1 day after the digital channel. Here's the weather. Temperatures should range from 9 degrees in Tain to 15 in Sudbury Town. Expect a cool start and bear in mind it may be foggy, and a little rain in Scotland will make it soggy. For most of us, the sun will stay and play for the rest of the day. Here's the 5-day forecast. In Scotland and Northern Ireland, there's little but showers to feed up those springtime flowers. Northern and central regions will have a mixture, with rain becoming more and more of a fixture, and the south will get it in the mouth with regular showers from Sunday. That's all for now. I'll have more at 7:30.
There's been an incident, everybody. Richard has wet the floor. He's knocked the vase over.
Right, thanks very much. By the way, later on the show, Johnny Vegas is here later, and he's entertaining the crowds in the garden, which I think is good news. And Lucy Benjamin is here as well, and she gets married in EastEnders tonight. All right, let's have a look at the headlines for the final time, and we'll start over there. Danny, hello. You're all right, mate. Danny Dyer is here. Let's start on the Daily Mirror. And here we go, a special award they've started. Win and Naomi they have there.
Oh, really?
That is one award that will make Halle Berry cry. I do like the little symbol bit. Thank you. Also, shut up. Also, it says look, she's holding a cheque there. Have a look at that for £3,500. Naomi wouldn't crawl out of rehab for that much. Also down there, the headline today. Vanessa, is it you all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Vanessa Feltz is here! Lovely to have you here. And also, the headline, I've got to sit down. The headline on the Mirror, the main headline, is the slave nurses.
Shocker.
Well, no, I was quite excited.
That's quite kinky.
I was quite excited when I first saw it. I thought they were serialising a new Jackie Collins book. But I read it, I was a bit disappointed. It's not as good as Hollywood Wives. But it turns out nurses from the Philippines have ended up working in private care homes. Well, at least not working for the NHS. Also there as well, go down there. Rob, you see the Prince Harry story. Sad news about Prince Harry, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Harry has glandular fever. It's called the kissing disease because that is how it is usually passed on. So you heard it here first. It's official, Prince Harry has a sexually transmitted disease.
Such a wild card, Harry.
Or as we call it in school, an STD. It says the 17-year-old is on medication for the highly infectious, energy-sapping illness, which left him feeling sleepy with painful joints. Not again, Harry. Painful joints. Don't put the lit end in your mouth. Let's go on to Daily Telegraph. And Britain bans boy soldiers going to war. Up until now, boys as young as 15 years and 9 months are currently allowed into the army. They're now going to stop that. The main reason being they proved quite ineffective when they went and stood in front of the enemy and went, ah! A grenade. That gone. Also, they'd make some ground, they'd start winning, and they'd have to go in for tea. So they've had to end that. Also, there's another. Oh, actually, Billy Wilder has died. He directed my favourite, director of The Apartment, which is actually my favourite ever film. And some like it hot, some like him cold. Also there today. And there's a story there today. You've got payday delayed by bank blunder. Just as the Easter holidays are starting, thousands upon thousands of cash points just broke down and left people without cash yesterday. And finally, let's go on to the times. And you can see that picture of a road there. To make matters worse for Easter holiday makers, the roads were gridlocked yesterday. The M40, M1, M6, M60 and M55. Actually, look at that picture. Look at it there. What had actually happened is that the news had broken that one cash point was still working in Penzance. And if you have a look, and it's just, I like this, it's just one lone van there going down the road. Either he got there first and emptied the machine, or he's driving in reverse to get there. Could be either. All right, that's the last ever look at the headlines.
Now, Mike McLean, I do believe, is going to be on a special outside broadcast today. Where is he now? Mike McLean.
Thank you, Richard. Yes, this morning I've got a very big job this morning. I'm going to be delivering this gnome, which is there, to its brand new home. Yesterday we had the gnome taken out of the garden and we had it placed on this truck. It wasn't an easy job, but this is what happened yesterday. Have a look. There it is. That is the gnome being taken out of the garden. And it's going to be placed on the truck. I'm talking, viewers. Normally I have a monitor and be able to see things and talk about it, but I can't see a thing here. Well, hopefully you can see the pictures there as I'm just talking normally. There is a big crane shot there. That's a crane just taking it out now. It's like the last time I saw a crane like that, I saw a magician hanging off the bottom of it, escaping from a straitjacket. The gnome is being picked up now. There it is there. And this has been in the garden through all kinds of weather, sleet, snow, rain. That is a massive gnome. There, he's just taken over there. You can see it there, viewers. And it's just being placed on this truck. There it is, on the truck. It's a delicate job, which I'm told that these are trained professionals who are doing this. And I'm just bambling now and rambling like a good presenter should. Now I've got it. Oh, I'm back to here. And I'm going to be taking this gnome. I think I did well. I'm going to be taking this gnome all the way to its brand new home. But right now, I believe it's time to go over. I believe it's now time for a little break. You're watching Channel 4. This is the very last Big Breakfast. We'll see you after the break. Don't go away.
Hi, we're Tommy Kitten. We'd like to say a big farewell to everyone at the Big Breakfast.
Big kisses and big goodbyes, and thank you for all your support from day one, for Kittens and for myself, and we love you loads, we'll miss you.
And take care.